it's MK, and today we are celebrating Ginger Bush's 500 subscriber milestone. I am so proud of her. And I'm also playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life. This is the sketch that I will be working with today. And what I have is a couple frames that I have. I'm just dying to get stuff used up in my stash, you guys. And then also, Ginger has gifted us, those of us that are helping her celebrate, she has gifted us a cute little package in the mail, and this is from her. She has punched and die cut and cut up all of these little goodies. There's leaves and trees, and I'm assuming like little twigs, and then a beautiful delicate word that says grateful, and I am in love. So I'm showing you guys a little bit of some close-ups because this is a lot of work. I don't know how many people, I think about 10 or 11 that she has invited to help her celebrate, and I just was stoked to get all of these little goodies in the mail, you guys. And also too, down below are all the links of everyone else that is playing along, as well as all the little shops that she shopped from, because she believes in supporting small businesses like this one here. A Flair for Embellishments made all these gorgeous little arrows, and I just was in shock and awe at the detail work. So I was staring at it a little bit longer, you guys. Because I just was like, wow, these are awesome. And then Some Assemblage Required made some special owls upon request from Ginger. So these are exclusive to Ginger's little milestone hop. And then in my stash, I had a couple more leaves from Some Assemblage Required. So I thought I'd throw those in. And then Yes Please Paper Crafts also does some flair. And I thought, oh my goodness, these are awesome. And look at that puppy on the back. Oh, what a cutie. I absolutely love it. I actually watch Yes Please Paper Crafts. I get a giggle out of her. But I had no idea she sold flair, you guys. I did not. I also pulled out some 49 and Market epoxy stickers, and I'm going to put 3 photos on this layout. Now, I have to tell you guys that I'm not a huge fan of single photo layouts. I actually, oh, and it went fast mode. I'm sorry. I'm using a Minte paper that is left over from a fishing layout that I did, and then a Simple Stories background. So I just a distressed yellow. But you guys, I'm not a fan of a single photo layout. I do love getting as many photos as I can on a layout. So instead of using paper strips, I am replacing those strips with these photos. And then I'm going to also add some more paper strips to kind of sort of give that feel of the layout, or of the sketch, I should say. And then where that single photo was supposed to go, that's what I'm going to use as my title block. So I'm going to reverse a little bit of things. Although I do love the sketch, I love the design of the sketch and everything, but I have to say the single photo is not my game. All right, and then I tried to, my photo I didn't cut exactly like I had planned it, so I tried to cut it, and it cut all wonky. I would have done better with my scissors. But hey, nobody's going to notice it, and nobody's going to look that close, seriously. So also, to enhance my photos and my strips going across such a large layout, I thought that I would add these frames, and also to give it a little bit of, something, because this is boring. Actually, these are my kids and their great-grandmother. They were trying to knock her off, and she thought she was like the smartest thing on the planet because she was sitting in the center of this 4-way kind of like seesaw thing, and they were trying to knock her off like they were smart. And I mean, those boys started really reefing on this thing, trying to get her off. And Nana, their grandmother, who is taking a photo of this, is saying, Grandma's cheating because she knew she was never going to get knocked off. And my kids had no clue. So she finally said, it's going to take you guys forever to knock her off because she ain't going anywhere. And so Grandma Dottie turns around and says, you're not supposed to tell them that? Oh my gosh. But I think the kids knew that they weren't going to, and they just were playing with her and whatnot. I mean, well, I would hope that the kids knew they weren't going to ever knock her off. But the thing is just, we were having fun, you guys. This is our annual trip that we take down to June Lake. And it's a family trip. So 4 generations end up going, great grandma, grandma and grandpa, the adults, the parents and the kids. And so it's 4 generations get to take this trip. We've been doing it for 3 years now. And just having a blast, going down and spending our week, down at June Lake. And, it's just, it is a relaxation point, for all of us, and grandma and great grandma get to spend time with the grandkids, and it's a blast. But now that the kids are getting older, we have discussed sending one child down at a time to go and spend individuality time with grandma and grandpa, because they have noticed that each kid has their own personality, and not everybody likes to do the great outdoors. Not everybody likes to do the different things that they like to show off what they like to do as an individual. And so we have discussed each child going down and spending a week with grandma and grandpa, or Nana and Papa, I should say. And it scares me. It scares me a little bit, to do that, because, oh my gosh, what are they going to convince Nana and Papa to go do next, But I'm sure that it'll be just fine. I just, it's scary sending your kid away for a whole week. But anyways, what I am doing is I am just building my little clusters based off of the sketch. So I've got one down at the bottom, and I decided that I was going to put a little sleepy owl standing on the arrow, and then the little title flare or button, she calls them, from the Yes Please paper crafts. And then up at the top, I've got my title with another embellishment cluster, which is kind of like my largest one. And I put another one of those buttons on top of the arrows. And I just love, oh my gosh, Ginger, you did such a great job putting all of these embellishments together from all of these different companies, and created a great layout. I mean, they all just fell together beautifully. I love it. And thank you so very much for doing this, for us to help you celebrate. Seriously, this is too much, to be honest, but I loved playing with all of your goodies. I couldn't get the leaves in the layout, but I did love all of the skeleton leaves, and I loved all the little branches or twigs. I'm not really sure what they were supposed to be. I'm sorry, but they worked beautifully as little twigs coming out from in front of the leaves and enhancing the leaves. I am using just liquid glue to help me hold these arrows down. Wow, I am so impressed with the work that went into these arrows, you guys. They're just awesome. The little owls are adorable. They do remind me of my kids, though, all the little personalities that my kids do have. To be honest, I wanted to put all of them on the layout because, yes, they are perfect for all of my kids' personalities, but I felt like it was too much. I did have a third one hanging out in that little box up, or the extended frame up there, but I just felt like it was, I needed to stick with just the 3 clusters for my layouts, or for my embellishments. And so yeah, I thought it all came together rather nicely. And they were all, it was kind of cool. It's kind of like a grab bag, where you're never going to know what you want, but the challenge is to use everything in the bag. And I just thought that it was great because the coordination of everything from all the different stores was perfect. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I can't say that enough. But please be sure to check out Ginger, excuse me, and her channel, because it is just awesome. She does a little showing of her. So what she does is she's the coordinator for RTS's embellishment swap. And in her channel, she shows how she puts her embellishments together for her portion of the swap. And it is just, it's fabulous how she does it. You guys get the words out, please. Yeah, it is just fabulous. I enjoy watching Ginger grow. I enjoy watching Ginger do what she loves, and she just has a blast. when she's creating, you guys. You could tell she's just having fun. It's not a job. It's a hobby to her, and it is just awesome. All right, so I am going to add a little bit of splatters on this layout. I'm going to choose gold because I don't want to take away from all of the embellishments. I just want, I just want that little bit of something that I felt like the layout was missing because of such a bright background and the subtleness of all of these embellishments. I also take, when I use something shiny that I know will take forever for my splatters to dry on, I just take my fingers and wipe them up a little bit like I did with the flare. All right, this is my layout and what I have created for Ginger's 500 subscriber milestone. Thank you, Ginger, for inviting me to help you celebrate. I really, really did enjoy it. And also, too, I was playing along with Christy's Beautiful Life, 30 Days of Sketches. And this is day 5 of the sketches. And I absolutely loved this one. And instead of making the papers, I adapted it to my photos, you guys. And I absolutely loved how it turned out. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to check out Ginger's channel again. And also, too, be sure to check out Christy's Beautiful Life. We have a Facebook group where all of these sketches can be found, and you can play along with us. Okay. Thanks again, and I'll check y'all later. Bye.